AITA for telling my mother I won't buy her a house with my legal settlement money? I told my mother today that no, I won't buy her a house if I am successful in winning my legal case for an injury that has left me chronically ill, disabled, and unable to work for years. For some context, my mother has never been a great parental figure. Reddit won't allow me to detail the hardships we endured as children, but think of every type of the worst things that can happen in childhood, and you'll have a good idea. She was also completely unable to show any sort of love or attention. I had a baby very young, 16, without help. I tried to live at home after my daughter was born while continuing with school, but as a single 16-year-old mother, the only guidance I got from my mom was her pounding on the bedroom wall and screaming, "Shut that **king baby up," anytime my daughter cried. I quickly moved interstate to start my own life. I was determined to be a good mom and provide for my daughter. I got a job in a legal office and, over the years, worked my way up until I was earning a six-figure salary. As a single working mom of two, I never received any support from my mother or family. Nobody ever babysat my children or helped out financially if I was in a bind. I have always done everything completely on my own. I learned never to even bother asking my mother for anything, as the answer has always been no. I went through about 7 years of no contact with my mother before letting her back into my life, but with strict boundaries. About 3 years ago, I became severely ill due to an injury. I've been hospitalized countless times. Every area of my life has been impacted. I'm in a wheelchair when I leave the house, can't work, have no social life, am mostly bedbound, and in chronic pain. This is likely permanent. We have started the legal process, and just this morning, I sent my mother a post showing that the law firm we are engaging with has just secured a large settlement for someone injured similarly. We have no idea if this person is terminally ill, paralyzed, or how severe their condition was to achieve this payout. Nevertheless, it filled me with hope that maybe we could be successful and, perhaps in the future, I won't have to constantly stress about not being able to afford all of my never-ending medical fees. Imagine a life where I can have support carers helping me with daily tasks to take some of the load off my husband, where I could afford a new and better wheelchair, and where I could opt into promising but very expensive treatments. My mom immediately called me, and the first words out of her mouth were, "Well, you're going to buy me a house, aren't you? Keep in mind that we don't even own a home yet, and are in a lot of debt for medical costs." I simply replied, "No, I'm not." Truthfully, I was in shock at her audacity. Instead of thinking about how this could help me after all I've been through, her first thought was how it could benefit her. I told her I had to go, as I could tell she was upset. So, AITA?